Well, good morning. Good morning, Smashers. Good morning, America, and good morning to all of you around the world. It's July 7th, Monday. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Just woke up about 30 minutes ago and made myself some coffee. If you're joining us later on the rebroadcast, welcome to you as well. It's been a really interesting, long, fun weekend, and we're going to tell you stories. I think Kelly might actually reveal what happened to Vicky at our party.
No, they got to listen to Jeff Lewis. I can't wait to hear him. We have to listen.
Oh, listen to Jeff Lewis about it. But it's on our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.com. This week we posted it Saturday night because we were so busy with our party, getting ready and hosting it. And the party was Friday, July 4th. And Vicky was here, and Jeff Lewis, Shane, Jeff's boyfriend. What's his name again?
Brogan.
Ty. No, Jeff's boyfriend, Ty.
Ty.
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
Really nice guy. And Brogan was here with Shane, and Vicky came with Mike, and Patty Stanger was here. She brought us matcha. Oh, matchmaker. I thought it was matcha. What is this?
I don't know.
Patty's. Oh, it's perfume for you. Matchmaker perfume, and I got a men's thing that Patty brought.
This is for like pheromone.
Oh, that's pheromone. Oh, not. Do you think I need it? I don't think
We should give one of these to our smashers as gifts if they're single.
Oh, single smashers?
Yeah, single smashers. We should give these Patty Singer because we already found love.
Yes, we did. Oh, that's a candle, a massage candle.
So if you like, well, I have no problem in that department with you. But like,
true. But we're not supposed to talk about that. Somebody got offended.
Oh yeah. Well, they can get offended.
Well, we have to come up with a contest though.
Okay. We should find out. We should read.
How about the best worst first date story?
Yes.
Best worst first date story, and we will send you this matchmaker candle from Patty Stanger. And what's that?
And you have to be single.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well,
how are we going to prove that?
Well, we can't. We just go by the golden rule here.
Be honest.
Pheromone perfume. Now, I told you about this story about Anna Dabrowski and how she's a lawyer, she's whatever. I already told you guys this story. But she put this pheromone perfume on.
Yeah.
It was like, I've never seen anything like it. These guys.
It worked.
It worked. These guys were flocking all over her. It was the funniest thing I have ever seen. And let me tell you, she's not the hottest thing in the whole wide world. She's cute, but she's not like I've never seen. It was like, it was.
Was this in the 90s? 2000s?
No, that was when I broke up with Michael.
Oh, 2000.
All the girls from San Francisco came to visit me to help me.
Oh.
Like get over. But I wasn't already over. I was over for years and years and years. But yeah, she put that this pheromone perfume on.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it attracted so many guys.
It's the most random story. When you told that story before, it reminded me that I did a piece for Fox News way back in the early days when I first started working at Fox in the late 90s, before they became big, and they did. The Monica Lewinsky dress actually was the story that put Fox on the map, believe it or not. And from that point on, we took over #1, started beating CNN, and we're #1 the whole time I was there. But before that, we would often do these random stories just to fill time because nobody was watching and they needed content. And we did a story with a company that had come out with a pheromone-based cologne that was supposed to help you pick up girls, whatever. And we actually did a story where we had like a hidden camera, not hidden, but we had a camera like outside a bar and we were shooting through the window. And we had some guy put on pheromone perfume, cologne, and went in the bar. And we wanted to see like how well he did. And I think we were trying to do a scientific thing where one guy didn't have it and the other guy did. I don't know. It was stupid. But we actually did that story. I don't know if it ever made air, but I did that story.
And what happened?
I think it was kind of the guy who had the pheromones on did better.
Really?
That's my recollection, but it wasn't a dramatic thing. It wasn't like you described, like the dudes were flocking all over your friend.
The guys were flocking all over my friend. Like it was the craziest thing.
Well, I have to get serious for a second, honey. I do. Because it's just what happened down in Texas is just so absolutely tragic.
Oh my gosh.
And I know I just read in our editorial note this morning for Newsmax that there are already people trying to politicize it, which is really unfortunate because Mother Nature is a beast, as we all know. And this flood happened overnight. And the worst of it apparently was around 1 or 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And there were warnings issued. There were flash flood warnings issued. But I don't know that anyone could have anticipated just how dramatic and awful these floods would be. And so I
how
think
can they politicize something that is Mother Nature?
Like, oh, you cut jobs from this department, or you know, this is a Doge thing. If you hadn't touched Doge, then there would have been more people working at that one. I don't even know that that's true, but people always want to do that.
Okay. Well, in the instance of the fires that happened in California, that was 100% political. Okay. 100%.
Actually,
because
that's true.
They cut the budget.
Yeah.
All right. They didn't have any waters in those reservoirs.
They wouldn't let anyone clean the forest for environmental
reasons.
They
wouldn't brush they wouldn't clean out the forests.
Yeah.
I mean, that was 100. That was Mother Nature, but that was 100% Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass and all of those weirdos fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, back to Texas for a moment. I just want to, send our thoughts and prayers, and I'm sure all of you feel the same way, that the death toll more than 80, 27 kids and counselors from that one camp. And, they had cabins like right down by the river. And obviously they had no idea or expectation that river would overflow. And in retrospect, they shouldn't have put a cabin there. They shouldn't have put the camp so close to a river that could have flooded. But they didn't, and they did, and it happened. And when you and I watched that video, if you haven't seen the videos of how quickly that water rose, it's mind-blowing that within 36 or 37 minutes, it rose more than 20 feet from almost a dry creek or riverbed to over a bridge. I do actually have.
Let's show this, how fast this is. Well, it was fun. Jolie, it was horrible, but Jolie was at she used to go to this camp called Mountain Meadow Ranch. And it was like outside of Reno, kind of towards Tahoe. And she would go she's been to this camp since she was 7, 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when she first started, I thought it was a little too young, but she wanted to go with all her friends. And by the way, it was probably one of her best, I think, memories of her life was going to camp.
Mine too. Back when I was a kid.
And those camps are like $10,000 for like a couple weeks. Like they're expensive, those camps.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking she didn't have a phone. They would take her phones away. They would take all the phones away.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling how like hopeless and lost I was that there was no phones.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like none of those kids had a phone to like call anybody.
Well, they also wasn't service. That's the other thing that people don't realize, that they're often in these areas, many areas, there was no cell service. So even if they had a phone, they couldn't make a call, like a stress call. The last year Jolie was supposed to go to camp.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say.
There was a fire.
There was a huge fire that happened there, and we were on the way to take her.
She was supposed to either get on a bus or a plane. She was going to fly. She was going to fly to Reno, and then they were going to get on a bus.
Right.
And they let us know a couple of hours before we were supposed to go to the airport.
And I already paid like $10,000 for her to go.
The bus company was bailing on driving the kids because they had to take this big detour to get around these brush fires.
Well, I didn't want her going anyways because those, fires spread. Like, I don't know where those fires are going to go.
Right.
But I thought it was a good idea that the bus said,
Oh,
Don't
I had
you?
mixed feelings about it. I thought it was BS because it was such late notice and because they still could take them to camp. They just had to take them a couple extra hours out of the way. They're like, the bus driver's too tired. He can't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right. So this is a shot. I'm not sure if this is the, whatchamacallit river, the Guadalupe River, or if this is just like a creek bed. I don't know. But you can see the water coming. And it looks like it's almost dry on that creek bed when it first starts. And
you had it perfect right there. Yeah, keep it still.
And then you'll see how quickly the water starts to rise.
Here, this is easy.
And again, this was over a 37 minutes. It becomes this torrential, raging river. And you see all the debris in there. That's what happens, especially after hurricanes and, and when it starts flooding. You'll see all the water pick up all the debris.
Look at the it's like a tsunami. It's like taking everything.
Huge, taking down trees. That's one of many trees that came down. And then those trees become, potential
weapons.
Yeah, dangerous. And it's rising closer and closer to that bridge. It looked to me like the water was close to 20 feet, if not more than 20 feet below the bridge. But as you'll see by the end of this video, the water actually reaches the bridge and then tops the bridge. And this is how quickly things changed, how unprepared many people were for what was about to come, which was a wall of water that they never could have seen coming. And it was obviously fast moving and powerful.
Wait, someone just texted you.
Yeah, I know. I just got it off the screen because it's blocking the view. No, it's not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did Kathleen say?
Oh, that was the end. No, here you go. This is you can see there how it's over the bridge. Anyway.
So Kathleen, one of our patrons, said, "Morning, listening to your smash on the way to retirement village. What happened in Texas is tragic and harkens back to the Montecito mudslides, living there at the time, and with it happening in the middle of the night brings back too many emotions. Hug your loved ones closer."
Yeah, someone else was texting me about how their friends lost a couple girls at that camp. There were congressmen.
Oh yeah, we had a
children.
Patron. We have a Zoom for our VIPs. And by the way, we have a ton of VIPs. We wish we would go on there and be on our it's so much fun. I enjoy it. I wake up every Sunday and I love seeing
our
everybody.
Zoom call.
Yeah.
We do a weekly
I
Zoom.
miss everybody that usually are not on there. Right, Becky Slavin from Gibraltar. She makes fun of me.
But there were congressmen whose kids were going to this Camp Mystic, and there were 27 kids and counselors confirmed dead from these floods, including the camp owner, and then dozens of other people who were just happened to be down by the river and got caught up in it. And anyway, our hearts and thoughts and prayers for the victims. It's a huge.
Horrible. Oh my God. Could you imagine the families of those innocent little girls, like boys, just at that camp trying to have a good time? That's
8 and 9 year olds.
Wow.
I went to camp when I was 8 and 9.
I didn't.
Buffalo Gap.
You know what my camp was?
What?
Going to staying inside my house, going swimming in the backyard, and going to the movies at the 99-cent movie theater.
Really? You never went to camp?
Never went to camp.
I went to Metal Art Camp in Maine when I was like 12 and 14 and 16.
No, I didn't.
I was up.
No, I didn't get to go to camp.
Not 16.
My vacations were going to my aunt's house in Valencia, where it was 120 degrees, and going to Magic Mountain, and then going to see my Uncle Tony, my Uncle Anthony, Tony's dad, and going to Disneyland, staying there. And those were our vacations.
Yeah. I've never been to Disneyland.
Disney. You've never been to Disneyland?
Never been. I've been to Disney World.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then going every summer, I would go to San Diego.
Yeah, you told me that.
I lie.
Well, that's not a lie. You just didn't go to camp.
I didn't go to camp. I went to San Diego every single
Can I open
summer.
that door? Because I'm starting to sweat because of this
Yeah,
coffee. I'll open it.
I'll open it for you.
Okay. Thanks, honey. So on a lighter note, we did have a wonderful, the first time we've entertained in our new home, and we got a lot of stuff done in the last minute to get this house ready. It's almost great. Good that we scheduled an event, so we had a deadline. Like we had to finish the patio, we moved furniture back there. Kelly got a fire pit. We told that story. We told that on the Smash last week.
I was reading some of my comments on my Instagram.
Yeah.
On our bedroom that I got custom made, and people were like, "Oh my god, that it's custom made." And then our sofa was custom, and somebody goes, "Oh my god, where'd you get your sofa?" And somebody goes, "Living Spaces." And I clicked on them, and they don't follow me, and I'm like, "Wow." And then someone goes, "Oh my god, you didn't paint before the work?" No, I don't paint until the end. I like everything painted at the end. Like I don't know what color I want. It takes me a while.
That was the one room we painted. We drenched that one room, the lounge upstairs, with a dark color.
Because I knew that was
to make it like this cool loungy feel. But that couch is not from Living Spaces. That couch, first of all, very, very comfortable. It's massive. I
think it was $7,500 custom made.
But it was
Living Spaces.
But that was a wholesale price, right? Because we work with a designer who has the wholesale connection. We got a tip.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. What did Jeff think of the house?
What did Jeff think of the house, guys?
Jeff
was blown away.
Yes.
Couldn't wait to see what he thought of the house.
He tells the truth. Like he went into Carney Wilson's house and he made her change everything.
But he walked in here.
He would tell me the truth.
The one thing he said, he looked at those lights, those dramatic lights, the string lights over the counter, and he goes, "They look better in person." I wasn't sure, but now that I see them in real life, he goes, "They're amazing." He loved them. He loved what we did in here. And that made my heart sing because I was like, wow, Jeff Lewis really, he approved.
Somebody goes, "Why are they ignoring the comments?" I'm just reading this.
Well, because we're talking, we're telling stories, we're getting into this. We're
telling a story first.
Uh-huh.
And then we will read your comments.
Thank you, Brandon. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Rick. I go to school in Texas. When it rains in Dallas, the water rises fast because the roads are so flat. Kerrville, Texas has a different terrain and unfortunately prone to flash floods. Well, thank you, Brandon, for sharing that. And thank you for the very generous.
Brandon, thank you. You know what, Brandon? Arizona is the same way. So what happens is I have my older brother was married to this lady named Carly. I've known since I was 19. Love Carly. She's my favorite sister-in-law in the whole wide world. She's the best. Carly sister, when I was like 23, 24, her sister got married pretty young, had kids. They were down in Payson and there's flash floods, same thing, because it's so dry that once it rains, it's like it hits concrete and it's like a river. It doesn't like normal, like when you're in New York, when it's raining all the time, it soaks in, right?
Yeah.
No. When something is so dry, it splatters and it hits like concrete, and that's when that's when you have the flash floods.
Yeah.
That goes like a huge river.
That also happens in Miami, but for a different reason, because the ground is saturated from all the rain. So there's nowhere else for the rain to go. So when it rains hard in Miami, quite often it immediately starts flooding.
Oh, really?
Because the sewers are full. And so there's only, a couple feet anyway until you get to sea level, and the ground's already saturated from other rain.
Oh, wow.
So when it rains, it just
floods.
This
is like, so anyway, Carly's sisters, they out of nowhere, she said, out of nowhere, the car was in the middle.
Oh, that story. Yeah.
And then the water started rising all above the car, and there was nowhere for them to go but on top of the car. And she was holding her 3-year-old baby, and they had like an 8-year-old, and they hit like a wave hit them and knocked the baby out of her hands, and they found the baby like legit 2 miles like down that river. It was horrible, like tragic.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something so tragic could happen.
Well, here's someone said, Nana Squish. I would never send my 8 or 9-year-old. I think it's too young for overnight camp. I did cry my first summer at camp when I was 8. I was homesick. Was Jolie homesick at that age? No.
Julie's never. Jolie acted like an adult when she was like 5.
Sam, I'm going to show you the patio in a second. I did want Kelly to answer this question because Tina Beagle said, from a foodie, I need to know what kind of food did you serve for your party?
Well, I don't have a barbecue, and I didn't hire anybody to do it. So what I did is I went to Albertsons, and I got, the platters. I got the big platter of cheese and,
fruit, cheese.
There was
a dip, like an avocado.
There was like a big, huge,
bread bowl
with like artichoke.
Nobody ate that.
No one ate that.
Nobody ate that. People barely touched the cheese and the fruit. But you made sandwiches.
No. So what happened was I got those pinwheels from Costco. Those things are nasty. I don't even, you know what? I'm not.
Nobody ate those either.
No one ate those either.
Forget the pinwheels from Costco.
And then, so I bought, that chicken salad at Costco, that chicken that's already like where the ribs and the chicken are.
Yeah.
It's like in a big tub like this.
Tub, yeah.
I got the chicken salad. Mm-hmm. And then I got, the big thing of croissants that are like $5. And then I got a head of lettuce and some American cheese. And I slapped on I had actually Rebecca.
She cut them in half.
Those things went in like 2 seconds.
And they were delicious, by the way.
They were delicious.
Really good. But we realized.
But I had so much food. He said I had so much food. Jeff said I had
we had a lot of food and a lot of leftovers.
I had a lot of dips. Like I made like a French onion dip. I made salsa.
We had the veggie tray.
I had a 7-layer dip. I had a ton of. I didn't have the traditional.
But when Kelly made hot dogs on our new range.
Oh, I made them later at late night.
And those went in 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
But normally we would grill. In fact, our plan was initially to get a grill and then grill burgers.
I bought potato salad. I did buy hot dogs, but I didn't make the hot dogs. I made them on that little grill thing.
We didn't really want to cook. And then, I don't know, we just thought, well, we'll just get sandwiches and stuff, put it out. And I don't know, people really weren't eating.
No one ate.
People don't eat that much anymore anyway. Do you want to show them the patio real quick?
Oh, sure.
So we had it all tiled.
You guys saw what it looked like before.
It was bare concrete, really ugly, with that white stucco wall was on that back wall. And we bought the tile. Those are 24 by 48 tiles that we had. The tile guy cut them in half. And on the back wall, that's not paint. Someone asked, that's not paint. Those are 24 by 48 tiles. I don't know if you can tell, but we used the dark grout to match the black grout. And then on the bottom, we used the charcoal grout. But we brought furniture. The cushions aren't on right now, but we brought furniture from the front. We put a plant back there.
No, because
Kelly,
the cushions got all dirty.
Yeah, Kelly bought that box thinking it was a gas fire pit, and it wasn't. But we did burn wood. And if you watch our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon, you'll see the fire in action. You'll see the video of Vicky on the bike, which we may or may not talk about here. But we also painted that fence in the 2 days before the party. Didn't do a great job on the gate, but we put 2 coats on this fence, and it's not bad. Looks a heck of a lot better than it did. But yeah, that's the patio. Oh, and I put those lights up, string lights, the morning of the party.
White cushions. The cushions are awesome.
Yeah.
Cushion to show that.
But our kitchen was a big hit. Everyone loved our kitchen. And the only thing someone said about the bar, they go, "You need shelves on the bar." Yeah, we know. The one thing we haven't done yet, I painted that fireplace also right before the party. I put 2 coats. At first, I skimmed it like 4 times because I used to do drywall. So I skimmed the wall. It was all rough and ugly, and it was crap on the front of the fireplace. Ripped it all off, skimmed it, got it real smooth, sanded it, put 2 coats of primer, and then I put 2 coats of this special paint that gives it that sort of, what do you call that? That look?
Here, this is what my cushions look like. They just got so dirty.
I put 2 coats of that special paint to give it that, I don't know, almost like a concrete look. And then that's a picture frame TV, so the picture changes. And we put balls in the fireplace, which is now a working fireplace, gas fireplace. Kelly did that. So really, the bar is like the last thing down here.
How pretty my cushions are.
Yeah.
My cushions are really pretty.
Yeah, and they're comfortable. So we were sitting out here at 11 o'clock. It was like boom, 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 boom. That video is in our Rick and Kelly show, along with our bike ride, which is the Vicky story. That if you go on our Patreon, you'll see the video from the bike ride, and Kelly tells the whole story about what happened. Hilarious.
Vicky was gonna get hit. I mean,
We're not ignoring comments, BLV. Sorry, I don't know why that was up there the whole time. We were just talking. Wendy likes the lights. Jeff needs to hire you, Kelly, as an interior director, Allison said. Liz,
oh, that's so nice.
Liz in orbit. Comments are very nice, but nothing is as enjoyable as the two of you talking. That's the reason I tune in.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, were you one of our patrons? Because I know your name. I went through every single
person.
Thousands. Okay, we spent
because we wanted to clean out the email list. We wanted to make sure that it was all accurate. And to be honest, Patreon, it's very difficult. You have to do it yourself. You have to add people to a MailChimp list and then take people off that list. It's not
user-friendly, that Patreon.
It's user-friendly for patrons, but
right.
for us, it's
for creators.
It's a little challenging.
We should get some seed money, all of us together,
uh-huh.
and build a platform. Wouldn't that be fun if all of us right here, all 1,000 of us, chipped in some money? And we did that. So I just read an article yesterday. This guy was trying to sell his house for $1 million. And he did a raffle to sell it for like $1.
The house.
He ended up making $2 million on the raffle. And he sold the house for $1.
He was in England and he couldn't sell the house for $1 million. So he started selling $1 raffle tickets and he sold 2 million tickets. So somebody got the house for $1, or maybe they bought 100 tickets. I don't know.
Oh, what am I doing for my skin? Someone asked me. You're not going to believe this, but I'm doing Wise Beauty in Trinity, London. So at night I do you have go on my shop my. I should show you what I do.
Okay.
This Trinity London, it's like a glycolic, so it gets my skin really nice and plump. It's awesome, you guys. So you can go on My Shop Mine and you can get a discount with My Shop Mine, and you can get 50% off Wise Beauty on My Shop Mine. I think my links are in here. Do you have my links in my Trinity London?
Yeah, the Shop Mine links.
If you go into my Instagram or in my TikTok, Kelly D. Dodd, you guys can get like all this stuff. So listen to this. So there's this big, huge plastic surgeon in San Diego that everyone's obsessed, and everybody wants to know about this plastic surgeon. He gives Rick, not me, he sends Rick a bunch of products, a
box full. I haven't used them yet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use them tonight and I'm gonna talk about them tomorrow. But he sent me all these products, so I'm gonna try them out. I don't take care of my skin, but I think I'm just lucky that my skin just looks good, right? I mean, it does. I have occasional breakouts, but in general, it doesn't look good. It's not like no.
Guys are always looks better than women, okay? And it's because you shave, you exfoliate, and you have testosterone.
Yeah, you damn right I do. But Kelly,
thank you, Daniela.
Kelly takes care of her skin like nobody I've ever seen. Like she is so meticulous and
not all the time.
You're very good about taking care of your skin.
Well, I went into Dr. Nicoli's at Cosmetic Care, and he looks at me and he goes, "You need fat transfer."
What chumps were at the house?
Okay, so we had Patty Stanger, we had Jeff Lewis, we had Shane, Brogan, Ty,
and Vicky Gunvalson was here.
Vicky Gunvalson with Mike.
How about this? They aren't live. This is pre-recorded. That's why they're not responding to comments. We're live. We're live. It's 8:31 in the morning. It's 8:31 in the morning. 8:31. How else can I prove it? Tell me something. I'll write it down on a piece of paper and hold it up like a hostage to show you that we're actually live right now.
Oh my God. I want this. I want a Blackstone. I want one so bad. You have no idea. Every time I go by Home Depot or Costco.
At Costco, yeah.
Like, can I have one of those? I want one of those Blackstones so bad.
So Happy Me said, was everyone able to have a bike? Yeah, but we didn't do what we were supposed to do. We didn't go watch the fireworks before 9 o'clock.
Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to take okay.
Are you going to tell the story?
Well, I said it on Patreon, so I got to. Jeff will probably tell the story. I thought it would be funny to take them down the Gauntlet, and the Gauntlet is Alabama Street, which is right over here.
Can I set it up real quick?
Okay, yeah, you tell the story.
Well, I just want to say that on Alabama Street, they actually put something out there. I think it was on Instagram, where they said, "Hey, everybody, you're going to the parade because Huntington Beach has the biggest July 4th parade west of the Mississippi. If you're going to the parade, here's a tip. Take Alabama. It's a great shortcut." Meanwhile, they're laying in wait on Alabama. A bunch of kids, dads, and moms. Wait, should I tell us or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
With an arsenal of water balloons and water guns, and they're just waiting to douse people as they drive by.
Mm-hmm.
So this is apparently a known thing. If you live in Huntington Beach, you know, don't go down Alabama on July 4th. But Kelly knew, and Kelly decided to play a practical joke on the rest of the gang. So that's the story. There's more to it, and that's what's on our Patreon this week, along with a bunch of other cool videos from our party and from the weekend and from the fireworks. This place goes off on the 4th. I don't know about where you live, but it's like the night before, the day of, the night of, the next day, the next night. Last night, there were still fireworks going off.
If you guys want to hear the rest of the story, go on Patreon. I don't really want to ruin it for my patrons that pay. But Valerie says, I can't stand their pre-made food. It has weird taste.
Oh, from Costco?
I do like their chicken salad. Put it on a croissant with some lettuce and some cheese. It's delish.
Yes, the tile was installed on the concrete floor and on the stucco wall. These guys were really good, and they had these clips to hold it in place when they're mounting it on the walls. But they were meticulous in their cuts.
They do that every time you do tile. They put clips.
But on the wall, I've never seen them do a wall before.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh,
I don't know. I was interested in that. I hadn't seen that. It is pretty. Thank you, Kate. I love that. The patio, it's beyond, like, and this was Kelly's vision. And this is why she should be a designer.
oh,
And I actually wanted to talk to you about that and even like interview you about where you get your inspiration and how you can envision spaces being transformed, because that patio was dead space as far as I was concerned. You wouldn't want to hang out there. There was nothing about it that was inviting. And now it's like, it's a great extension of our kitchen. And it's
Jeff loved Jolie's room.
Yeah.
He's like, where did you get all that furniture? I'm like, I know all the things because I go to Vegas all the time. So I get to know all the lines.
The home show.
The home shows.
Thank you,
Thank
Tina.
you, Tina.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thanks,
Kathy's on our Zoom call on Sundays. Valerie said super cute. Hug on the food. But you know, we did s'mores.
You and Valerie think you know what? Listen, I didn't have a barbecue, and I thought we would. I did buy hot dogs, and I did buy potato salad, and but no one wanted to eat. I had all this pre-made food, and I did buy hamburgers, but I don't have a grill. This is like, and then I thought maybe I would order later, but no one ate.
But the thing is,
people ate late night when I made those hot dogs.
In our defense, we tried to get a grill before the 4th, and our hope was to get a grill so that we could grill burgers and dogs, because that's what you eat on July 4th. And it just was one of those things that we couldn't get the grill in time.
And by the way, my friend, when we went on that bike ride, my friend Claudia down the street, that's why we went over there. She hired TK Burger and a taco truck.
Mm-hmm.
She had, I think, like 300 children at her place.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, but not they died down when we went over there.
Yeah.
So when we went on the bikes, I wanted to take them down Alabama where everyone throws. I thought it would be funny, and I wanted to videotape it on my sunglasses, but I couldn't get it going. Rick got a little bit of it, but Vicky being accident prone got smacked right on the head, and her $800 sunglasses. She came back here all distraught. My friend Nicole and Tony and like, I guess she was trying to fix her. She was crying.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Like I felt kind of
We
bad.
got the chairs at Costco.
I got the chairs at Costco.
They look like Restoration Hardware furniture, I think, right? But they're kind of like knockoffs, but they're really, I think,
They're
really
comfortable
and good quality.
The brand is Abyson, Abbbyson, and I have them in the front.
We actually got 2 sets because there's a couch
Do you know
that
how
goes
many
with them
people come
and
in
a
here
coffee table
and ask me where I got those?
No.
Every single person that comes into this house goes, "Where did you get
Thank you,
your
Susan. Thank you, Tanya.
Where did you get your patio furniture?" I'm like, Costco.
Look,
Costco.
I would put all that alcohol in the cabinet. No need for it to be displayed. Looks cluttered.
It's not done.
Well, not only that, but we occasionally drink some of that alcohol, and we don't want it in the cabinet.
I have tons of cabinet. No, listen,
I guess we could put it all in the cabinet.
What cabinet? I have all my cabinets.
Well, there's a big cabinet there.
No, and I have all my stuff in there.
I know we could move that somewhere else.
All that alcohol is not going to go in that cabinet right there that we're getting my custom door. I have my stuff in there. I guess we could put it in there again. That's where we had it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but once we're done with the bar, with the shelf, we're going to make it look real nice with the glasses.
Isn't done yet.
It's not done yet. Love the patio color scheme. Kelly, you have great taste.
Thanks, Sammy.
So what was it? And I do want to ask you that. How do you like patio, for example? I know you went on Pinterest, you saw something you liked, but how does that happen?
I think I just go on Pinterest and then I make boards. If you like something, or like, it's so funny. My friends are all designers here, every single one of them. And I asked them the same question. I'm like, people don't know what they don't want. They don't know. So they want people to do everything for them. That's why you find a house that's turnkey, it sells right away because people don't have the vision or placement or knowing where to put it. But everybody has it in them. Everybody can do it. You just go, you find mood boards, like vision boards, and you do your mood boards, like what you like. You pick what you want, and then you go by on that. You know, I mean, I don't think I could be a designer just because it's like an emotional thing for people, and you don't know if you're going to do it right.
I think
it would be
could.
Very, very difficult.
You fixed up every home I had and got it ready for sale. Did a terrific job.
The one in New York City.
I had this tiny little apartment in New York City, and Kelly was like, "Okay, you need to do the kitchen and the bathroom, and specifically this way." And we did it her way.
And we sold it. And in a week.
What a difference.
In COVID.
Yeah. And this patio is another great example of how you just took a space and we could have bought a brand new house, and we looked at a couple of brand new houses in this area. And I saw this one, and it was a blank slate. It was in good shape, but it needed to be redone.
We could have bought a brand new house. I wanted a brand new house.
But the difference is we bought this great space, and we made it our own and did such a great job on it. This looks so much better than the new houses, because when you look at them a second or third time, you realize, like, okay, the cabinets are kind of cheap. The appliances are kind of cheap. The closets are too small. You know, they skimped on this and that because they're builders and they're trying to make the most money they can when they build a new house. This, we took our time, we did it right, and we put in good quality stuff. And in my opinion, this is way better.
Hey, Kathy.
I asked him about that. He didn't say.
That's our Kathy.
Yeah, I know. And he didn't say if he would or wouldn't.
No, I asked him. I said, "Hey, Jeff, you want to do our bathrooms?"
Yeah.
For the show.
And what did he say?
Nothing.
Oh, Wendy is the patron of the Wonderful World of Wendy.
Oh, yes. There you are.
See, now Tampa A says, come redo my house in Tampa.
Oh, you know who lives in Tampa that's redoing houses? Harry.
No, he moved to Orlando, didn't he?
No, they want him to move to Orlando. But Harry, Harry, find him on my Instagram. That guy is working. He said, how many hours is he working a week? He works like a dog.
Yeah, I got sunburned. I got a farmer's tan.
You still have it?
I don't know if I still have it. Yeah, I do. I was wearing a muscle shirt on the beach. We went for a bike ride on Saturday. I got scorched. It was so beautiful here.
I know, Lynn. I know you've been here since the beginning. I know. I love you. Thank you. Allison is my friend. Hold on. Wait, that was Claudine. Allison, my friend, has a jewelry store on 30A. Beautiful area.
Is that in Texas? I'm not sure where that is.
Where is that, Claudine?
What does that mean? It's about time Rick gets. Oh, because I never get the gifts. Actually, thank you, JC Rosa. Because we have a new social media person, someone helping us with our stuff. I'm getting all kinds of stuff now. I'm getting shirts today, Untuck It shirts. I got face products. We got all kinds of beverages, popcorn.
We got these weed drinks.
Yeah, no.
I know he didn't want them, but I drank it instead of drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's better than drinking alcohol.
Other people drank them too. They're gone.
They're gone.
I'm scrolling through the comments looking for something we can talk
Someone
about.
said they like the Blackstone. You can do everything on it. Claudine Laffins loves her Blackstone.
Ann said, I can't believe Dr. Karam sent Rick the trifecta. That's up to seriously about $350 a month. Don't waste it, Rick. I'm not going to waste it.
Is it $350 a month?
But I'm also going to.
No way.
I'm going to share this with our viewers because there's a discount code involved. So you guys can get yours at a discount. But that's going to be tomorrow. Blackstones are great, but the grill area must maintain so it doesn't rust. Being close to the beach may make it even harder. It's not that bad here, Stephen, actually.
Yeah, we bought space heaters when we lived on 37th Street, right on the beach.
We were 4 houses from the sand.
Everything rust.
Including our bikes. And those space heaters, we used them one time. And the next time I went to use them.
We're a mile from the beach.
Completely rusty.
We're a mile from the beach. So it's not that bad here. It's not as it's
the salt in the air is not as bad. The
air is not as bad. And I kind of like being a mile from the beach because it's not overcast as it.
What does that mean? You have a famous YouTuber coming through, Peter Santinello.
What does that mean, Gigi?
Coming through? I don't know what that means. Kathy said, I don't love my Blackstone. Too much cleaning after each use. Love you both.
Oh my God. Look at Valerie says she loves her right here, right below. Valerie says, yes,
Blackstone.
Love the Blackstone.
Uh-huh.
Well,
is the Blackstone flat like a griddle? It is, right?
It's just like a griddle. It's like a hibachi. So you can make smash burgers, you can make eggs, you can make pancakes, you can make your vegetables, you can do all kinds of goodies on that stuff.
I don't think they have chicken salad at my Costco, she said.
Oh, they do. It's right over there where the set, like the
burned out bulb in the ceiling light. Seriously? No, there isn't.
No, that's not.
I think you're seeing there's speakers up there. There's speakers. It's not bulbs.
Kate, I'm still thinking of pink mirror ceilings. I can't. It's too expensive.
But
that pink mirror on the ceiling was outrageous. Like I couldn't afford it. Sorry.
Kelly's eyes look great. Lash extensions or upper what? Bleph?
No. I haven't had it. You guys, I've been doing this every single day for 5 years since I've been. I would tell you about an upper bleph. No.
What is that upper bleph? Is that a surgery?
No. I have upper bluff. No.
Oh. Thank you for saying our patio and kitchen are beautiful.
I know. Do you guys want to see? It's no, I don't have lash extensions. I have I do an eyelash curler with Lancome mascara. Does it look like I have? I want to get a facelift. I will tell you when I get stuff done.
Please don't.
Please?
Please don't.
Okay.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
No, so no, my eyelash, it's a eyelash curler from Shu Amira and Lancome.
Okay,
I'm putting glass shelves for my alcohol.
Yes, we are putting up glass shelves.
Thank you, Susan.
And we're going to put a mirrored back. And I think I'm going to take that paint that I did on the fireplace and do the inside walls of the bar and also of those 2 cubbies where the cabinets are. Just a little extra punch, right?
Yeah.
We still going to do that? because I can do that.
Lynn says she has a D-line gas stove. I've never seen a stove get so hot and boil water so fast like this D-line. I'm telling you right now, it heats up the water in like 2 seconds.
We're gonna do a thing on our Z line to show you guys all the appliances.
I'm not done with this kitchen, you guys. I'm not done with the bar. I'm not done yet. I have this right here still to do. I have to paint. I'm not done.
But we're so much further along than we were, and it does feel really good.
It's not done.
I know you're very you don't want people to judge you because you're not finished.
I'm not finished. Well,
but it's beautiful.
Listen, everyone has their own taste. Everyone has their own likes. Everyone, not everyone is going to like my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone's gonna like it. They don't have to because they're not living in it. So everyone has their own different tastes. That's what makes the world go around. I don't know what to say. Okay, let me see.
So wait, I have a question.
Kelly, did you get your closet done?
Yeah.
No.
Your closet?
My closet is not done.
Well, it's almost
done. It's not painted, and the things aren't done on the bottom.
What do you mean it's not painted? It's painted pink.
The baseboards are they look like.
Oh, okay. Some finishing touches that aren't done, but I was going to do those when we do the whole paint upstairs. We're going to paint them all at once.
Yes.
So yeah, there's
a lot to do. All of our baseboards, all of the things.
No, the baseboards haven't been painted. The walls in the living room haven't been painted. Our bedroom isn't painted.
Oh, Lynn said, "Come to Texas and do my house." That is so cool.
I think we got another.
Oh my God.
Another super sticker. Oh, that's so nice, Navy wife Allison. You didn't have to do that. On the 4th, our beach home was right behind a place called Papa Surf. Jason Aldean, Brian Kelly, and Tom Glavin, who played for the Atlanta Braves, co-owned a burger bar. Hubby dared me to go sing, and I did. They wanted an encore. That's so cool.
Oh my God, did you sing? Good job.
That is so cool.
Thank you for the tip. That's awesome.
For the super sticker.
Wait, what did Kim Devlin say? I just saw her.
And Brandon sent us another. It's so nice, Brandon. Kelly, have you ever given Rick flowers? I saw a video yesterday about men only receiving flowers at our funerals. Sad but true. Have you ever given me flowers? No. Well, actually, can I say something? And this is really important. I screwed up. I meant to give you flowers yesterday because yesterday was our 6-year anniversary of meeting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yesterday was July 6th, and Kelly came to my house in West Hampton on July 6th, 2019, for a party I was having, a summer party, July 4th weekend.
With Ramona.
With Ramona Singer, because Ramona had met Ron Duguay the night before, and Ron was at my house, and Ramona wanted to see Ron. And you came walking across my yard 6 years ago yesterday, and I fell in love when I saw you. And it was such a powerful moment. I'll never forget it.
Oh.
And I should have made a big deal about it yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't. We were so busy with our computer stuff, and we were recuperating from a long weekend.
Aw.
But I love you so much, and you changed my world.
You read that.
Okay. From Roseanne Olson. Kelly, I met a woman who told me that she met you at a restaurant somewhere near your home a year and a half ago. She said you were awesome and invited her back to your house. You're the best. That's how Kelly is. Kelly is very friendly and makes friends so quickly. And I've never seen anything like it because, I lived in New York City for 25 years. You don't really talk to people in New York City who you don't know. Okay. Kelly does.
Christy says, I design spec houses for our home company. It is so much fun. They're all my vision and no one to disappoint. And they always sell within a month.
That's
Kelly
cool.
would love it.
That would be a good gig for you,
Christy.
actually. That's really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Where would you live if you had to live more inland, OC, and not in a beach town?
I do like Irvine.
Yeah.
I do like Irvine. I think it's safe. It's pretty. It's nice there. I think Irvine is a really, really, and it's pretty.
Well, I mean, Coto de Casa, I went for the first time to Vicky's Country Club. That's nice over there. But also Mission Viejo, I thought looked kind of nice.
Vicky thought it was so rough over here on the side of town. Okay. She said that after she got hit by the water balloon smack dab in her her poor ear. I feel so bad. I do. I feel horrible for Vicky. She said that she comes back to Coda de Casa and the gates open up. You guys saw the show. And she said, I come back to Coda de Casa where the gates open up. And she was like, oh.
Back to civilization.
Back to
Yeah.
civilization.
A little rough over here, but
she's like, it's
love
rough
it.
over there in Huntington Beach.
Elizabeth, we do not lose power. I don't think we've lost power once. Maybe a quick blip, but no, we don't lose power
No,
here.
we don't have heat here. It's freezing. Like I have a sweater on. It's freaking cold here right now. I'm freezing.
Joyce said, when you get your real estate career going, offer staging services.
Nope.
Her
My
friend
does that. And do you know how hard that is? Staging. Okay, let me just tell you. I thought staging would be like a fun, glamorous thing. Have you moved? It's like moving every single day. You got to invest all your money in the furniture, hoping someone buys it. That's how you make your money in the home. I think staging is like the hardest job.
Well,
and you have to find movers. You have to.
They have their own moving truck, and they have
the kids
on staff.
They have staff.
Them, but they have 20 homes at one time.
Yeah,
they have furniture in 20 houses. So think about, you have to buy all that furniture to put it in the house, and then when they sell it, if they don't buy the furniture, you have to go with your truck and pick it up and bring it back to your warehouse, and then move it to another house, and so hope someone else buys it. And you can only use it so many times, right?
Right. Oh, April Ross says,
Dr. Karen's products are very expensive, but I'm sure worth it. Would love to know if Rick likes the product. I'll let you know. I'm going to use it tonight. Let you know tomorrow.
I'll let you know.
Someone said those grills like rust out or get really dirty.
Well, it's like an iron. It's right. I mean, doesn't all iron get like it's an iron based thing? So
Kelly does protect her skin from the sun. She's very good about that.
Now you're reading all this stuff about that all the chemicals and SPF is bad for you, and that you should just not wear SPF. It's like, what do you believe? I don't know. Y'all making me okay. You can do an entire breakfast at the same time. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, potatoes. Yes, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
That's exactly why I want one of those.
Kate said Dr. Karen's facelifts are $200,000.
I know. My friend got it done. My girlfriend Dallas just got her, and I think he's pretty worth it.
Oh my God. We watched this too. We talked about this on our Patreon. That documentary, My Mom, Jane.
She did a great job.
Oh my God, it's so powerful.
That Mariska, how do you say her?
Mariska Hargitay.
Hargitay,
I think.
Wow.
Hargitay.
That was a great
Kimberly said a weekend of my Botox and I can't sip my coffee.
No, because they did a lip flip on you.
I'm sorry.
That happened to me.
We're not laughing at you.
No.
It's funny though.
I had that. I'll never get that done again. They put Botox right here in my lips to make it do like a little lip flip, because I guess when you get older, your lips shrink. And I was like this.
Dribbling. That's like when you get Novocaine at the dentist or whatever. Harriet said, good morning. I love how you did the black cabinets, even love all of it. I love the plates hung up. Always been infatuated with it. This is the 4th time I hung those plates, and there's 3 more over there. The 4th time I hung those, because we've been in 4 houses in 3 years. So
no, I need a facelift.
You don't need it. You are naturally beautiful.
Like
Kelly, you do not need a facelift. Everyone's in agreement on that.
Oh, wait.
I would do white oak shells, BOV said. I thought about that, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
We should see. Wait. Blackstone. So we're on sale at Home Depot. Yesterday? I saw them for $2.99. I saw them in $2.99. Where did
you did? They were, I want to say $400 at Costco, or $3.99 or $3.49.
They have different levels, but I think you can, right? It's like iron. You can restore iron, right?
I think so. Roseanne said, I desperately need a very chic black dress.
Business, classy and sexy. Please tell me where to go and what to look at. Please help. Well, you can always go to, I like doing this. I like going to Revolve. And I don't shop anymore like I used to. So I go to Revolve right here. I have to update. See, I don't really, I go here. Oh, shoot. So you go into Revolve and you can put black dresses. And here, I'm going to show you. So you can go into Revolve like this. And you can do, or you can go to Jessica Barra. Jessica Barra's got really cute, sexy black dresses. I love her stuff. I mean, that's who I go to. But this is Revolve. You can see all different stuff so you can go black dress right here.
What are those weed drinks I want to purchase? The ones they sent us were called Can.
So look at this.
CANN.
So you can go black dress, and then you can scroll all the way up, and you can see what kind of dress. And what's good about Revolve as well is that it ships to you, and they give you a little thing right back, and you can ship it right back. So you can order a bunch of them, put them back because they already give you the return label. It is the easiest thing on earth to get. But, it just gives you a list. You just put black dress, and it shows you all the black dresses. This is a really easy way of, if you don't want to go to the store or whatever, but the return policy on there is so simple.
Speaking of stores, I did want to mention that we do have our own merch now. And someone said that the link wasn't working in the show description. I get that. I'm going to make sure it works. But all you have to do is type this into your search bar, dailysmashmerch.spiritsale.com. And it'll take you right to the site because I did it this morning to make sure it works. And we have some really cool stuff with a new design. We have cups and mugs. We have hats. We have sweatshirts and sweatpants. All kinds of stuff. So check it out. If you're a smasher and you want to wear your colors proudly, I want to order stuff from them this week so that we can show it on our show because we don't have like a supply of it here.
Yeah.
They make it for us. We have to order some stuff. I want you to look at the site with me and pick out what you like.
Okay.
I think we should probably call it because we're at almost an hour.
We have something at 9. I have something at 9 o'clock.
You do? Well, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I have my work call at 9.
We have to listen to Jeff Lewis at 9. So everyone turn your Sirius XM on to Jeff Lewis and see what he has to say.
This is like the pre-show.
About a little this. I think this area was a little too rough.
Well, I want to hear what he says. But and we're going to be on Jeff Lewis this Friday, so we'll be talking about it then for sure. We really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And please join our Rick and Kelly show. We have our 200th episode is this week.
Yeah.
And we did over an hour. We're doing over an hour every week, commercial free. We have interviews, really fascinating people that we go in depth with, plus the videos.
How did you get this all so dirty?
I think I was doing some work around the house. I got a little stuff. It'll wash right off.
Okay.
It's a good hat. I really like it.
I know. I bought it for you.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a smash-tastic day, everybody.
There's 1,200 people almost on here. Can you please push the like button and please subscribe?
Mm-hmm.
Please, I beg of you.
And follow Kelly on TikTok if you're not yet.
Sirius XM.
Yeah, we're going to listen to Jeff now.
You guys, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you.
Have a great day, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thank you.